In fact, let's stay with the story. Joining us is Dr. Sizo Nkala. He's a research fellow at the Center for Africa-China Studies. That's at the University of Johannesburg. Dr. Nkala, it's great to talk to you. Thanks very much indeed for coming on. You heard our reporter, Ziyanda Ngobo, talking to the International Relations Minister as well there about some of the important issues we need to consider as this summit gets underway. But I wonder whether the AU will also deal with its reputation as a toothless organization insofar as the continent.
Yeah, I think that's a very good question indeed, because for the past 23 years, the AU has been trying to establish its role in the African continent, whether it's in the economic sphere or in this peace and security sphere, with mixed success. Really, it has had mixed fortunes. The conflicts that we see raging across the African continent, in Mozambique, in Ethiopia, in the DRC, in Sudan, are testament to the weaknesses of the AU, really, and in the humanitarian crisis that has emerged as a result of these conflicts, point to the deficiencies in the structures of the AU. And if you look at the treaties and protocols that have been adopted by the AU since it was established in 2002, there have been 50 treaties. Only 16 of those treaties have been enforced, have been ratified and enforced. So it speaks to the ineffectiveness of the continental body and its inability to respond to the crisis affecting the African continent. So I think this coming summit provides an opportune moment for the leaders to reflect on the role of the AU, its structures, and deliberate on the reforms that are needed to make the AU stronger and more fit for purpose.
And you know, given the fact that the chair position of the AU will also be up for grabs at the summit. In fact, long-time Kenyan opposition leader Raila Odinga is in the running for that position as well. Given what you've just told us about the mandate of the EU, of the AU, the level of conflict on the African continent, the worsening situation, humanitarian situation in so many parts of Africa, socio-economic challenges, and looking at the track record, his track record in Kenya, does that give you any pause to think about, on the one hand, the mandate of the AU, its reputation, which isn't a glowing one, and then who they choose to put in these leadership positions?
I think this is a serious moment for the AU. I think the post that is in contention, the AU Commission chairperson, is a very important post for this organization. And looking at the candidates that are vying for the post, as you mentioned, there's Raila Odinga, the former Prime Minister of Kenya. There is Ali Yusuf, the current Minister of Foreign Affairs in Djibouti. He's been Minister of Foreign Affairs now for 20 years, so he comes in with a strong profile. There's also Richard Rindra Mandrato of Madagascar. He's a former foreign minister in Madagascar. So of these candidates, and having watched their debates and read their visions, they have glowing visions for what they want to do, but I'm not sure it's going to be easy translating their visions into reality. But they do present fresh and very convincing visions for what they intend to do. Amongst these candidates, anyone can emerge the winner, but I think Raila Odinga has an upper hand here. He's been crisscrossing the continent, canvassing for support in various countries. So I think he has the upper hand. He's likely to emerge as the new AU Commission chairperson. So this is an important position. I think it's a position that needs a new face, fresh ideas, and a new energy. I wonder if any of these candidates really do have the energy that is required to make this office effective. But as we were talking earlier about the weaknesses of the AU, one of the weaknesses of the AU is this very office, the AU Commission chairperson, because its mandate is not clearly defined. Its role, especially in relation to the AU chairperson, because these are two different posts. There's the AU Commission chairperson, the AU chairperson. So their roles, I think, they are not clearly defined, and in most cases, the AU Commission chairperson is left powerless to make any impact or take any effective decisions without consulting the AU chairperson. So I think if the debate on the reforms can include relooking the mandate of the AU Commission chairperson, and at least giving the office some powers to make an impact on the organization, that would be good for the health of the organization going forward.
No, absolutely. And it's a mammoth task, isn't it, that the AU faces, fostering peace, trade, stability amidst incredible challenges on the African continent. Incredibly important summit kicking off in Addis Ababa today. Let me thank you for your time. Dr. Sizo Nkala is a research fellow at the Center for Africa-China Studies at the University of Johannesburg.